You see them every day. Buildings, big ones, small ones shaped like pickles or top hats. But have you ever stopped to think about what it takes to build one? I'm not talking about swinging a hammer. I'm talking about the grit, the grime, the sweat, and yeah, even the paperwork that goes into turning a pile of dirt into something that'll stand for 100 years. Stick with me, folks, because today, we're going behind the scenes to witness the birth of a building from the ground up. You can't just slap a building together like a Lego set. Before a single shovel hits the dirt, there's a small army of architects, engineers, and city planners huddled over blueprints, crunching numbers, and arguing over coffee. These folks are the unsung heroes of every construction project, the ones who figure out how to make a building stand up straight, not fall down in the wind, and still look kinda pretty. Without these meticulous plans, you're just asking for trouble. Alright, so we got our plans, permits are approved, now the real fun begins. First things first, gotta clear the land. We're talking trees, rocks, old tires, whatever's in the way's gotta go. This is where the heavy equipment rolls in, bulldozers, excavators, dump trucks. These beasts are like the offensive line of a football team, clearing a path for the real work to begin. Once the site's prepped, it's time to dig, and it ain't just digging a hole. Gotta make sure it's level, graded properly, and able to support the weight of the entire building. Think of the foundation as the building's roots. If the foundation's weak, the whole thing's coming down. We're talking reinforced concrete, steel rebar, and enough sweat to fill a swimming pool. Depending on the soil and the size of the building, they might use a slab foundation or piles, which are basically long poles driven deep into the ground. And you gotta be quick about it too, because once that concrete starts to set, you're up against the clock. Okay, the foundation's set, now it's time to see this thing start to take shape. This is where the ironworkers come in, the cowboys of the construction world. When they're done, you've got yourself the skeleton of a building, ready for the next crew to come in and start filling in the gaps. With the frame up, it's time to give this building some skin. Now, depending on the design, we could be talking brick, concrete blocks, or prefabricated panels. And while they're at it, another crew's up on the roof, battling the elements to install the roofing system. Okay, so the building's starting to look like a building, but it's still just a shell. Now it's time to bring in the guts. The plumbing, the electrical, the HVAC, all the stuff that makes a building livable. It's a symphony of clanging pipes, buzzing wires, and the steady hum of power tools. Alright, we're in the home stretch now. The building's got its bones, its skin, and its guts. Now it's time for the finishing touches, the stuff that really makes it feel like a home. This is where the artists come in, the drywall finishers, the painters, the tile setters who create intricate patterns on floors and walls. The final walkthrough. This is where the rubber meets the road. City inspectors come in, armed with clipboards and tape measures, making sure everything's up to code. They're checking plumbing, electrical, fire safety, you name it. But once you get that final stamp of approval, it's a good feeling. So there you have it, folks. The birth of a building, from the first blueprint to the final inspection. It's a long, complicated process involving hundreds of people, thousands of hours of work, and a whole lot of sweat equity. And that's how a building is brought to life, one step at a time. Which part surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.